Hey guys, it's Shane. Getting back into the 12 key points in goal setting. Number 4 is determine all the reasons why you want your goal. If you don't have a huge why or a huge list of whys that's going to get you up early or keep you up late, it's going to be kind of hard to make it through the extreme testing times. I promise you this. I know firsthand. If that why is not there, something's going to come along the path just when you think that you're breaking through, and it's gonna test you. You know, God will test you, and he'll say, okay, let's see what you have. And if you don't have a big enough why or a big enough list of whys, you're most likely not going to make that testing, make it through them testing times. It was shown to me, and I'm sure, it was shown to you a few years ago when The Secret first came out. There was a lot of talk about dream boards, and I was in a multi-level marketing endeavor when this first came out, and my dog's chewing on the mic cord here. I got a little golden retriever. She's so cute. Her name's Chloe. Chloe, you want to say hi? Come on, get up here. Get up here. Anyway, I'm in my home office, and I'm talking about dream boards. I would show you the wall behind me was a whole wall. This is my home office here, and Chloe quit. It was a whole dream board of the things that I wanted, and actually I'm moving up to Chicago very soon. Hope to get one of the houses that I'm looking for. But this why the dream board is so huge. Number 5, analyze your starting position. You know, ask yourself the major question, what is the reality here? You know, where am I at? Understand that, let's say you're 30 years old and you're out of shape. You know, it took you 10, 12, maybe 15 years to get to the position where you're at. Maybe you're 40 pounds overweight, and the doctor says you're not doing too good and you need to lose the weight fast. You're probably not going to take all the weight off in a week. It's probably going to take you, you know, a while. I know I lost 40, let's see, I weighed 219 pounds at one time. Right now I'm probably 174. But I went from 219 on July 5th to 157 on August 27th. Telling you, that's a lot of weight to lose. Wasn't healthy. Ended up in the hospital for 4 days, you know, trying to build back some strength. But anyway, what's the reality here? Determine how far you have to go. And once again, like we said in the last little segment, determine what your whys are, and also determine what you're willing to give up, in a sense, to get where you want to go. Understand fact versus faith. Every leader, every inspiration, everybody that's trying to, say, lead an organization must understand this fact versus faith. Because you're going to have people come into your organization that are maybe broke. Let's face it, we're in a recession. I mean, America's hard times right now for a lot of people. And so you're going to get these people into your organization, and they're not going to be willing, or maybe they're not going to possess the keys or the skills necessary in sales or in multi-level marketing or direct sales. So you're going to have to show them the prize. You're going to have to take their life on a fast-forward motion for 5 years possibly, and say, hey, look, if you engage in these skills right now, today, and you incorporate these daily disciplines over time, this is what your life would look for you, Mr. Jones, or whatever. So the fact is, they might be broke right now, but they have to have the faith that if they engage in these daily disciplines over time, this is what the end result looks like for them. And then just point to somebody. There's somebody in your crowds. Say, hey, look at this gentleman, you know, and tell their story and say, hey, look, this is where he was or she was, but with applied disciplines compounded over time, this is where he or she is now at. So, and like I said, determine how far you have to go. Number 6, set a deadline. This is huge. If you don't have a deadline set, it's going to be pretty impossible. Not impossible, but you're most likely not going to achieve the goal. The deadline sort of acts as a forcing system. You know, subconsciously, you know you have X amount of time to complete these tasks or accomplish the goal. And without a deadline, you just seem to have no thrust. So Set a deadline, set sub-deadlines. Start tomorrow, tighten it up. You know, like I said earlier, Don Hudson says there's no such thing as an unrealistic goal, just unrealistic deadlines. Chloe. Dog again. She loves it in here. She lays under my feet all day. Anytime I leave, she leaves with me. She's just hooked on my side. Sometimes I don't like it, but she's a bundle of joy. And right now she's playing with a rope and kicking me. So if I'm moving and stuff, it's because she's kicking me. But we love her, right? Okay. Number seven. Identify the obstacles you will have to overcome. This is huge. And if you don't understand it, you'll get disappointed. That's what I found. I really didn't. I started an international import company, and trust me, when you're dealing with two different languages, Chinese of which I don't speak, ran into some obstacles, kind of got disappointed. So understand where great goals lie big obstacles. There's always something that stands in the way of you achieving your goal. You know, as Jim Rohn says, you know, if you ran across the goal line with a football in your hand today, would we call it a touchdown with nobody on the field? And the answer is no, right? It's not until you have to face the 300-pounders who want to, you know, smash your face in the turf, you know, that we would call it a touchdown. And then would be considered obstacles. And understand that 80% of the obstacles that you and I are going to face are within. They're normally right up here, this little 6 inches right here, the mind. That's normally where the obstacles are at. I know, at least for me and a lot of the people that I've listened to or spoken with, that's where their obstacles lie.